Oh, what's it called? Lake St. Clair smallmouth llama.
Body barely hooked too.
Nettie. Boom! Look at this thing, dude. Look at that.
That's a savage.
Giant. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are spending the day after Christmas, probably our last trip in 2023. It's getting ready to turn off cold. Today it's about 50, and I think it's going to kind of cool down after this. So today's our last day. We're out on the Ohio River, going to go try to catch us some of them good old spotted bass. You all stay tuned. We'll see if we can put a few in the boat. It's a smallmouth, all right. Wrong species, but it's a smallmouth nonetheless. Just not a bass. It's got a smallmouth. There, looky there. Think he wanted it? Hey. Hog stalker. Swim jig head. Scottsboro swim bait. Beautiful smallmouth. Look at that gut on that smallmouth. Beautiful fish. Had to switch up a little bit. I was throwing on the bottom. I noticed a lot of these fish are suspended just up off the bottom. Had to switch to swim bait. So we can get another. Thanks for taking the time to click on our video and see what we have going on today. Real quick, if you are not a subscriber to the channel, please take the time, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, give us a thumbs up, and give us a comment. The comments really help with the algorithm, which makes our videos more viewable. Not really 100% sure how the algorithm stuff works, but I do know that commenting is a big part of it. Even if you just comment a thumbs up or something like that, it does help the videos be more viewable for the public, which in turn helps with our subscribers. I really appreciate, though, you guys doing that for us, and keeping up, if you are a subscriber, keeping up with us and taking the time to view our content. The topic for today is fishing blowouts. Now, if you are not familiar with what a blowout is, a blowout is essentially a drain. It's a ditch where you have water flow that comes into a body of water after a big rain. And what the blowout part is all the debris that gets blown out of this ditch into the river or lake creates all this habitat for bait fish, bass, all the predator fish to get around. Now, this is a really phenomenal way to catch fish in the wintertime because typically blowouts are on steeper banks. And those steeper banks tend to be areas where bass are going to winter. On these blowouts, we're just going to target these fish with our seasonal baits. In the fall, we're gonna start throwing the crankbaits, still fishing the spinnerbait a little bit, and of course a jig or something on the bottom. Now, as we progress into winter, that's when I'm going to start to pick up the drop shot, the Ned rig, jerkbait, Damiki rig, rattle trap, blade bait is super effective on these blowouts. Now, the key to the blowout is to not get too close. You want to stay out there in that deeper water and make a cast up into the ditch or blowout and fish your way out, because the structure tends to group up out towards the end of it to where it meets the river current. Or if you're fishing a lake, it may not come out as far. The Ohio River, for instance, on these blowouts, you're going to have structure a little bit farther out off the bank, and that has to do with the flow. How much water is coming down this drain and pushing that debris out. The more water that pushes in, the farther out it's going to push the structure. This could be limbs, it could be gravel, it could be rocks. It's amazing what it will push out there. But the other key to it is these blowouts, the steeper the bank, the better. The inflow water is actually pushing a lot of the silt off of the bottom, and it's exposing a lot of the gravel and rock, and that is what those fish want to be on, is that good hard bottom, especially smallmouth. Now, a lot of these are not going to have consistent inflow. That would be more of a creek, which is another fantastic pattern this time of year. But the blowouts are more isolated. They're not fished as hard. Not as many people are fishing them this time of year. A lot of people are creek hoppers through the fall and winter, where they're just hitting the mouths of all those creeks. The blowouts can be just as effective, and they don't get near the pressure. First thing I'm looking for on a blowout is how far out does it come and stay shallow. So the farther off the bank it comes, the shallower it is, and then it drops off to that deeper water. That's going to be a good blowout. What is the bottom composition? Do we have a good hard bottom? And how steep is the bank leading into it? Using Google Earth, you can really look at how far the drain goes back by just looking at the lay of the land on Google Earth or a topographic map. You could look at that and see how far back that drains. Look for those drains. Look where the current is going to come in and meet those drains and those ditches. But it will create this big flat area of debris, and they really congregate on them really year round. The fall and winter seems to be the times of year that they produce more consistently. When the ice melts, get out there and give this technique a try. It has put a lot of fish in the boat, and it doesn't matter the body of water, river, lake, small bodies of water, natural lakes. They all will have some sort of inflow somewhere. So your highland reservoirs and rivers is where it's going to play more. You guys have a great day. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us a comment, share it with a friend. Hey, if you recommend our channel just to one friend and they subscribe to our channel, we double our subscriber base just from this one video. So take the time to share it to a friend. We appreciate y'all helping us grow the channel. We enjoy doing this. It's really just a project of passion at this point. We do enjoy sharing our experiences to hopefully help you guys be better anglers. You all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.